everyone is having a good morning. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. I hope everyone's having a great morning, enjoying their morning, very prosperous morning. Come on in, come on in. It normally takes people 1 or 2 minutes to come in. So I always give my disclaimer and out the way so that way people kind of know what's going on. And then we get into, of course, the topics. So press 1 if you guys can hear me okay. Let's go ahead and get through the disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Jackie, for letting me know you can hear me. I appreciate you. We're going to get into a few different topics. Right now, we're showing Diddy, but we're going to get into the Kardashians. They're trending in the media. And the reason why I want to start here is because a lot of people had talked about 2 weeks ago that the K's and the J's were trying to silence some people for talking about them. So we're going to talk Diddy yesterday's situation. We're going to talk about the Kardashians. We're also going to talk hot topics, trending topics. And hello, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. It normally takes people a few minutes to come in. And definitely hit the like button as you guys come in. Thank you, thank you. Yes, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, WI, San Diego, welcome. Yeah, I get a lot of new people, and I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're just not coming in, we're going to talk Diddy, the Kardashians, hot topics, trending topics. Yesterday, what some of all that means. We're gonna have a bunch. I already have a bunch of clips saved, so that way, boom, 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 we can get straight to it. Yes, more people are coming in. Good morning, everyone. Press 3 if you're new. Press 5 if you've been here before, and let me know where you're watching from. 3 and where you're watching from if you're new. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And please continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Okay, San Diego, greetings everyone. Denver, welcome. Illinois, yep, you've been here before, welcome. Maine, welcome. J Love, I love the name. Yeah, yesterday I had a situationship. My live went blank, but everyone's okay. Things are okay. I had to take a little trip, check on some people. My voice, they say, is comfort. So I was out late. After my live ended, I did about 2 or 3 shorts, and then I went to go assist my friend and help them, So things are good. Things are good. So my friends in the comments were like, wait a minute, what happened? Where'd she go? So everyone's okay. Everyone's okay. So I appreciate everyone's like, where'd she go? What happened? So yeah, we're going to talk Diddy and we're going to talk Kardashians. I'm going to start with the Kardashians first because there are allegations in regards to Kanye's West ex fixer assistant was actually looking into the Kardashians, and the guy was supposed to follow his current wife Bianca Censori. So we're going to look at and watch. Okay, So let's see. Kanye West is actually being sued by a former employee. He was asked to investigate the Kardashians and Bianca Censori. This, I can't make this up. In a new lawsuit, Kanye West has been accused by a former employee in regards to investigating Kim Kardashian and spying on Bianca Censori. The man identified as John Doe in the lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Supreme Court on Thursday is also suing the rapper mogul and his companies, Yeezy LLC, for inflicting emotional distress, numerous labor code violations. So, what this basically means is he wanted the guy to follow Bianca Censori when she would travel away from him, just to kind of keep an eye on, which he shouldn't have did. And remember how many of us have said, oh, they're about to possibly get a divorce, but then they were spotted together. And I think Kanye went to Turkey. So the guy was hired to keep an eye on Bianca as she traveled, because she's thinking, okay, I'm not with Kanye. I got a little freedom, but the guy would travel wherever Bianca was traveling, alleged. That's what he alleged. And he's suing Kanye because he might be suing Kanye because of maybe non payment. In regards to the Kardashians, though, he hired to investigate if they have their own traffic issues. Mm-hmm. Y'all heard me right. Kanye was trying to investigate if the Kardashians have their own traffic issues and looking into. Not making this up. So, over the next few days, many people are going to be talking about it. It's probably going to be another trending situation. It didn't specify which exact, it just basically said Kardashians. So, if they have their own, if Kanye was investigating if the K's and the J's have their own traffic issues, that's going to be concerning. Now, will Hulu step in and cancel them off? Now, do y'all remember about a year and a half ago when Balenciaga had that ad? It was very inappropriate. They had children in ads and they were bonded. I have to be careful the words I say. So sometimes if you hear me pause, I have to be careful what I say. So yeah, Balenciaga had this weird ad. Everybody was dragging them. And then Kim, remember the video? Go back and look at my videos in regards to Kim and Balenciaga. Remember when Kim was saying, she didn't say much, and people were calling Kim out for not saying much. And then she finally made a statement, oh, I'm evaluating my relationship with them. We're looking into it. And then a month or two later, she still started wearing their stuff. So people were like, that's interesting. You saw what the ad said and did. You saw the papers on the table. You saw the ad when they had the young man, they had the different diplomas. She's not a silly girl. She knows stuff. So the biggest thing is Balenciaga was not looking like they were people that protected younger children. That's what it looked like. So if Kanye is trying to investigate a traffic situation with the K's and J's, this is very serious. This is going to blow the top off some of their endorsements, some of their brands. So you still have Kim wearing Balenciaga even on the show. Yes, she would wear black shirts that have Balenciaga on it. So people were like, okay, we're going to stop fooling with her being the K's and the J's because she continues to still support Balenciaga. Not only did she have Balenciaga in the show, Kim was sometimes wearing outfits regarding Balenciaga around North. And before the ad broke about Balenciaga, she was wearing the outfits in, what's the word called? Be something something in regards to when you're into that type of stuff. I have to watch what I say, and there's no way to really say it, because at a certain point, after 10 minutes, I get a little bit more freedom, but I'm still cautious. Look into what Balenciaga was into. Look into, they have items that they were selling that wasn't even appropriate. And I've been talking about this for years, years. So then Kanye spoke out against Balenciaga and saying, why aren't people speaking out against them? And then I guess he got a bunch of stuff from Balenciaga and he bought because they must have took a hit. But then Kanye was like, people were like, Kanye, you just talked about Balenciaga. Now you're in your warehouse trying to sell Balenciaga items, and people just weren't feeling it. And they were saying that people weren't going into the stores to buy Balenciaga like they were prior, but their stuff is really expensive. And you can actually get items that's very similar for half the price. So we have the whole ad with Balenciaga, Kim supporting Balenciaga, made a statement. They want me to speak up. Doggone if I do, doggone if I don't. Then they want me to cancel. And she talked about the cancel culture. Kim, people wanted you to stay away from a company that put out a very, very inappropriate ad. Balenciaga knew what they were doing. Don't be fooled with companies that do the weird blackface sweater, the weird Balenciaga items. They know what they're doing. Might be a Hollywood situation. They have to follow the rules of Hollywood and Hollywood. Who knows? But some of these companies do stuff to get attention. And some people side eye and stop purchasing. I would call out different celebrities when they would wear Balenciaga. Yes, I would. Yes, I did. Because Kim has a huge following. So you're supporting a brand in regards to their ad, and their ad was disgusting, having children in an ad, and the way they have the children in the ad, what was around the children, the documents in the ad, how could she not see it? So if Kanye is investigating the family and was having Bianca followed, Kanye must have heard something about the K's and the J's that probably disturbed him. Period. Period. If you're just now coming in, we're generally speaking about Kanye West sued by his ex-employee who was said to order to investigate the K's and the J's and to basically follow Bianca Censori. So if you're just not coming in, and welcome. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. And thanks for tuning in. And please, if I can get 500 people to please subscribe, thank you. And if you could subscribe and turn on your notification. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Hello, VA. Hello, Canada. Good morning. Good morning. So this news broke yesterday. But since the Diddy court hearing was yesterday, a lot of people didn't pay attention. Hello. Good morning, Maine. Good morning, Florida. And please, let's get the likes up to 100. It's easy. Double tap the screen or hit the like button above the video or below the video. It's very easy to get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. They made it so easy. Yes, let's get the likes up. We're at 3. We should be at 100. Let's get the likes up. We're at 3. Double tap the screen or hit the thumbs up above or below. We're at 6. Okay, let's get the likes up. So, okay, VA, welcome Canada, welcome STL, welcome Maryland, welcome Tampa, Florida, praying for everyone in the hurricane, welcome Colorado, welcome Missouri, welcome Colorado. Let's get the likes up to 100, double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above or below. We're at 9. We should and hitting the like button lets everyone know I'm live. And it helps in the algorithm. Welcome, Austin, Texas. I'm hoping all the 3s, please subscribe and please turn on your notification bell. I bring the TTTTT. We talk about general topics, hot topics, and we definitely have covered a lot about Kanye. Welcome, Washington. I have a really good friend in Washington. They're so amazing. I just love them to death. They texted me yesterday morning. So, we're going to follow the story in regards to Kanye West and the K's and the J's. We're going to get to this Kanye stuff. I mean, the Diddy stuff. Um, I like to sometimes play different clips because it kind of helps people to understand what's going on. Hold on. I'm getting call after call. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Washington, good morning. Queens, good morning. Philly, good morning. South Africa, good morning. Okay. Um, Welcome. Be kind in the comments. I have no problem timing people out. And also, YouTube will time out comments that's kind of not welcoming. Welcome, Maryland. Welcome, New Jersey. Welcome, Atlanta. Welcome, Florida. Welcome, Hawaii. Okay. I haven't had anyone from Hawaii in a while. Welcome, welcome. Another number 3. Welcome. We're going to get to what's being said. Let me see if I could do that from. Let me see. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Missouri. Welcome, Ohio. And definitely, if I could get 300 people to subscribe, subscribing helps the page. I'm going to do this because I also have to type something. Sometimes I be forgetting to turn on my monetization because I be so busy just trying to bring y'all to TTT. And whenever I talk about them K's and J's, I got to update y'all. More and more pages are going to talk about it. And they're going to, let you guys know what's going on. So let's get to this so that way I can type over here. Welcome, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Missouri, Ohio. Please subscribe to the page. We definitely want to hit um, let's see, 27K. We definitely want to hit 27K. So let's go ahead and do this. Welcome. So I know you've been seeing all the news about. Welcome, welcome. When I play clips, we have to go fast with the audio. So that way I don't have an issue or a problem with YouTube. So the clip is going to play fast, but you can hear it. Whenever there's like a man's voice or a woman's voice, you can hear it. Sometimes I play it twice, sometimes I don't. But we're going to get into the clip so I can actually type. So just give me a second.
On all those, I have 2 schools of thought, and I need you as a professional to tell me where I'm right or wrong. It's awfully soon, right? I don't think they can get through all the terabytes of data on all those electronic devices and all the tapes we hear they have and all the emails and all the witnesses, etc. But sometimes that is well for the defense. Do you think it's possible? Diddy might look at the government and say, the state, actually this is DOJ in this matter,
like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. I have to stop it, play it, and I have to play it fast. I'm gonna rewind that. So I always have to do that at the beginning of a video. I notice it kind of helps in regards to my monetization. Like the video, double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. And I have to talk in between the video, and the video is gonna play fast. Press 3, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're new, press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Let me rewind.
I have 2 schools of thought, and I need you as a professional to tell me where.
Now a call is coming in. This is not my fault. Hold on. I don't know why my phone.
Wrong. It's awfully soon, right? I don't think they can get through all the terabytes of data on all those electronic devices and all the tapes we hear they have and all the emails and all the witnesses, etc. But sometimes that works well for the defense. Do you think it's possible? Diddy might look at the government and say, the state, actually this is DOJ in this matter, show your hand, try me, right to a speedy trial, bring it and let's see what you got, and go with that May 5th.
That's the strategy in invoking speedy. That's why defendants want to put the government to the task. There's all these terabytes, and they just think they can catch the government off guard where they're not ready yet. But I think what's going to happen is the government's going to issue a superseding indictment, meaning an amended indictment with more charges, more victims, and perhaps more celebrity defendants. So I think May 5th.
A lot of people have been talking about that. The superseding, more charges allegedly coming. Allege. And when that May, of course, they gave him the May court date. But a lot of lawyers are saying they put that there. They don't think they're even going to be ready for May. Lawyers and judges have a lot of cases. They're not going to put him first before. And if they're not 100% ready, even though they gave a May court date, they may push that off and say, we're just not ready. And they have a right to say they may not be ready. Nobody's stealing. We're using content that's out there. And as long as you're, what's the word? As long as it's a reaction video. It's a reaction video. And I've talked. If you're just now getting here, we just talked about the K's and the J's. So be kind in the comments. Be kind in the comments. I will time out people. I don't play. I don't play. I'm very kind and very considerate. Like the video. Press 3 if you're new. Press 5 if you've been here. And let me know where you're watching from. Yes, fair use for sure. And it's in my disclaimer. And it's in the comments. Fair use. I like for my people to understand what's being said. My phones are ringing off the hook. That's like the third call in the last 10 minutes. Okay, like the video. Let's continue. Fair use.
To a speedy trial. Bring it and let's see what you got, and go with that May 5th.
That's the strategy in invoking speedy. That's why defendants want to put the government to the task. There's all these terabytes, and they just think they can catch the government off guard where they're not ready yet. But I think what's going to happen is the government's going to issue a superseding indictment, meaning an amended indictment with more charges, more victims, and perhaps more celebrity defendants. So I think May 5th is a pipe dream. I don't think it's really going to happen. I think it will probably be postponed. And May 5th, not just the Met Gala Day, it's also Cinco de Mayo. You don't want to mess around with those parties. And just personally, it's the day after my birthday. May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day. So it's going to get moved.
And I need at least 24 hours to get over May the 4th. And I totally forgot. You're right. Cinco de Mayo. You're right. So I keep thinking that Diddy with this star dream team, and think about it, Alexander. I mean, here you are with Garagos and Garagos, a bunch of star lawyers you are. He's got a dream team he's assembling. He's going to spend a lot of money on them. And I would imagine, you tell me, I would imagine he wants to go over every comma in that discovery. And that's going to take years.
Well, I don't think it necessarily will take years. I mean, it could if you really take your time to go through it, but experienced lawyers know what to look for. They know how to get through what actually matters. There's 3 charges here, and so not every single thing in that discovery is going to be relevant to his defense. So I don't think it's going to take years, especially with the manpower that they have. And I am partial to his...
Some people feel differently. Fair use. Some people feel that, this is a lot of stuff to go through. Yesterday, we talked about how much evidence and discovery they have to go through. We talked about that yesterday. I'm going to rewind that a little bit.
Thinking
like the video.
Diddy with this star.
Let's get the likes up to 100. We're still not even close. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Some shows don't even start until they have like 200 likes. So I continue to try and start the show, but I need you guys' help to like the video, double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video, depending on how you're watching. Okay, we're at 21 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Thanks for being here, everyone. Yes, we have 515 people in the room. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Let's continue with the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from.
Dream team. And think about it, Alexander. I mean, here you are with Garagos and Garagos, a bunch of star lawyers you are. He's got a dream team he's assembling. He's going to spend a lot of money on them. And I would imagine, you tell me, I would imagine he wants to go over every comma in that discovery. And that's going to take years.
Well, I don't think it necessarily will take years. I mean, it could if you really take your time to go through it, but experienced lawyers know what to look for. They know how to get through what actually matters. There's 3 charges here, and so not every single thing in that discovery is going to be relevant to his defense. So I don't think it's going to take years, especially with the manpower that they have. And I am partial to his team because Mark Garagos' daughter is sitting right there next to him in court. She's a good friend of mine. She's a great attorney. She's worked on some really, really serious cases in that New York courthouse, so she knows how to get through that discovery without spending excessive time on it. So
I have to listen. I hear you. In olden days, I would have agreed with you, Alexander, but honest to God, when we're talking about copious amounts of video, and you can't scan it. Like, you can't go fast forward. You have to watch it all in real time. Ooh, I mean, as hideous as that is. But Dave, jump in with me here and tell me how you do that. Do you just fan it out to dozens of underlings in the prosecutor's office to say, everybody, take 4 hours each, and let's watch every, shred every frame of these videos for every single crime we can? Because that means the defense has.
And you figure this is years and years of tape, audio, messages, his home conversation. That's years and years of stuff. This is not like he's been investigated for 1 or 2 years. He's been investigated and he's had concerns in the alleged media for years. And like I've said before, a judge jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing on Diddy's side. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the like above the video, below the video. And if I can get 300 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, South Carolina. Welcome, France. Welcome. Welcome, Arizona. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Yes, the video's going to play fast. I have to. Fair use. Let's continue.
To do it too.
Yes, most of the stuff, though, is not.
To God, when we're talking about copious amounts of video, and you can't scan it. Like, you can't go fast forward. You have to watch it all in real time. Ooh, I mean, as hideous as that is. But Dave, jump in with me here and tell me how you do that. Do you just fan it out to dozens of underlings in the prosecutor's office to say, everybody, take 4 hours each, and let's watch every, shred every frame of these videos for every single crime we can? Because that means the defense has to do it too.
Yes, most of the stuff, though, is not relevant evidence. A lot of it is just fluff, and so you can get through a little faster.
Watch it.
Yeah, someone has to watch it, but someone has to. It doesn't have to be the main prosecutors or defense lawyers on the case, but someone has to watch it. But I do think that gives the defense an excuse to postpone it at some point. The prosecution will have to defer to the defense. The judge will give the defense the ability to really help pick the trial date because the defense requests speedy. Remember, it's the defense who has the right to a fair trial, and so they will defer to the defense. But once there's a superseding indictment, I think then even the defense will say we need more time. There's all these new players now, new counts, new victims. So I think right now May 5th, but that's just a placeholder.
Well, and by now, yeah, go ahead, real quick. By now, the government.
They said that May, it being in May, is just kind of a placeholder. They wanted to get a date. They wanted to get a date and seal a date. They had said you could either have April or you could have May. They chose May. And a lot of people's birthdays, I'm hearing a lot of channels, birthdays are going to be in May. Oh, that's around my birthday time. Oh, that's Cinco de Mayo. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. We go really fast here. We really go fast here. So some pages take like 10, 15 minutes to go over a topic. We're fast here. So I like that you guys are here. I appreciate you guys are being here, but I have to stop it, play it, and it has to play fast.
Point. The prosecution will have to defer to the defense. See, the judge will give the defense the ability to really help pick the trial date because the defense requests speedy. Remember, it's the defense who has the right to a fair trial, and so they will defer to the defense. But once there's a superseding indictment, I think then even the defense will say we need more time. There's all these new players now, new counts, new victims. So I think right now May 5th, but that's just a placeholder.
Well, and by now, yeah, go ahead, real quick.
By now, the government should have gone through all the evidence. If they're handing over evidence that they haven't looked at already, then they're doing their job. But they've already looked at it.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine with the amount of video that they seized, or at least the talk is that they seized. Just hours and hours of watching, like dozens and yeah. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find news.
So that's that clip. Welcome, welcome. Yes, be kind in the comments. I'm not the only one that's taking comments away. Be kind in the comments. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you're new. Super chats are welcome. I can definitely see, the super chats faster than some of the comments I can't see because I'm over here typing. Super chats are welcome. $2, $5, $10, whatever you like to donate. I appreciate everyone. Some people come in. There's a young girl that comes in. Her name is Paris. A lot of times I read her comments. She's a member. I do have memberships as well. Sometimes, of course, my members, I will try and, look at what their comment and I'll kind of respond. So memberships are welcome. Memberships are welcome and super chats are welcome. So, okay, I'm done typing that. I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Okay, I gotta retype. That's crazy when that happens. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to get to the next clip. I need the likes to get up to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 31 likes. Double tap the screen to hit the like button or hit the like above the video, below the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Like the video, like the video. We're going to get to the next clip. Like the video, like the video. Thanks everyone for being here. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 36. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 37. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're new, press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're at 38 likes. Double tap the screen. We're at 41 likes. Thank you, everyone. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. I hope everyone's having a good morning. What I typed didn't save, so I have to retype it. Okay. Almost there. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Did you guys tune in to the press conference yesterday? It was to set a hearing date. I don't know if it was really a court hearing for possible bail. His mother showed up. His children showed up. A lot of his family members showed up. Of course, praying for his children. This is not an easy situation for them. Okay, let's see if it's going to save now. Okay. Okay. Okay, and we're what? Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's done. So let's play the next clip. Thank you for being here. We're at 46 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the like above the video, below the video. And if I could please get 400 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification. We're trying to get to 28K. We're trying to get to 28K. So 400 people, please subscribe and turn on your notification. Let's get to the next clip.
The world of medicine is forever evil.
Hold on, I got to get rid of the commercial. Fair use, copyright disclaimer. We're doing reaction videos, copyright disclaimer.
Sean Diddy Combs made his first court appearance in front of a new judge at a Manhattan federal court. He's been in the Brooklyn jail, held on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges going back to 2008. Zareen Shaw explains what happens in the courtroom. Today, Sean Diddy Combs appearing in front of a New York federal judge. This after being accused of leading a vast criminal enterprise that included the sexual abuse and exploitation of women, along with charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The rapper pleading not guilty to those charges. And Diddy's team is also accusing federal agents and prosecutors of tainting the jury pool with unlawful leaks. For example, the raids at Diddy's home and the video obtained by CNN showing Combs attacking his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hotel hallway. The judge agreed to impose some kind of order meant to protect grand jury material and non-public evidence after Sean Combs accused federal agents of leaking. Combs is also behind bars without bail, so his lawyers are asking happens.
So the lawyers feel that the Cassie video got leaked. Alleged. Now, why would he feel that it was leaked? Is it because Homeland Security obtained that video from your home? Or did someone else have that video? But the biggest thing is, it's interesting when you do wrongdoing to a person and you're at fault, you want to blame somebody else for showing who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? I know, I get that his lawyers have to do whatever they can to help Diddy. But what about the videos we didn't see? What about the times if Cassie had a situation we didn't see? What about that? And the interesting thing is, the video we just played, Homeland Security is sitting there watching all of that. That's years and years of footage. Years and years of footage. And they're going to have to listen, look at emails, watch home security footage. They're going to have to watch all that up until the next 8 to 9 months. Who wants to sit and this is years of tapes, years of audio. But you know the interesting part though? Homeland Security raided his home. But Little Rod also said he has his own tapes. He has his own recordings. So that in itself is interesting, because if Diddy was kind of floating and having such a good time, he might not even remember what Little Rod has. He probably knows exactly what he has. You know? So Diddy is upset. Yes, I'm very serious. Diddy is upset because he's mad that the video got leaked. And like I said, a judge jury will have to decide if Diddy's done any wrongdoing. When a home gets raided and you're indicted, a lot of times they have a lot of proof. It's interesting to me when some pages say they don't have nothing. He's being set up. Set up by who? He had the parties at his home. And you'll hear a lot of famous people say, I went to the party, but I left early. Go back and listen to a lot of famous people over the last 6 months or a year. Yes, I attended a party, but I left early. So what are you insinuating? Something happened, and we understand there's several different types of parties. There's a party outside, there's a party inside, there's alleged, different types of rooms. Some of these famous people are saying when you get in there, you can't have your phone, you can't have your security, it's only Diddy's security. So of course, if something transpired with you, who's your witness? Your witness would have been your security guard, your security or your assistant. When you strip that away from a person, yeah. Like the video, like the video. Like the video. So a lot of these Hollywood people are scared. They're scared. They've done so much stuff. A lot of their brands are going to be affected. A lot of the families are going to be affected. Diddy got away with so much for years. So he probably had a lot of famous people thinking, I've got away with it. Hang out with me. You can do pretty much whatever around me. You know what I'm saying? So he probably, a lot of famous people probably just said, hey, I can hang out over there. He's got his security. Phones are taken. I'm cool to do whatever. So a lot of these Hollywood people are scared because now, guess what? They got the tapes. He don't have them no more. I'm trying to, let me see. Yeah, I don't know everything, and I don't need to know everything. Homeland Security got the tapes, but we also understand that Little Rod got his own tapes. So be careful in the comments. Some stuff I'll catch, some stuff I don't catch. I've been here, I've been listening, I've been watching, I've been keeping my ears to the streets. My channel had 3,000 subscribers last month. I'm at almost 28K. Diddy's resurfaced videos are not even faring well. How he's talking in interviews, what he's saying in interviews, what he's doing in certain movies. Go back and watch Diddy in some of the movies and some of the things he's saying. I don't even post everything in my shorts. Hello everyone. Like the video, double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And if I could please get 800 people to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Yeah, if you don't care, you don't have to be here. If you have your own channel, you can go over there. Be kind in the comments. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for being here. Press 3 if you're new. And where you're watching from, press 5 if you've been here. Hello from Canada. Yep, hello. Like I said, super chats are welcome. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe, we will hit 28K today. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm about to play the next clip. I'm done doing what I need to do on this side.
In the courtroom. Today, Sean Diddy Combs appearing in front of a New York federal judge. This after being accused of leading a vast criminal enterprise that included the sexual abuse and exploitation of women, along with charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The rapper pleading not guilty to those charges. And Diddy's team is also accusing federal agents and prosecutors of tainting the jury pool with unlawful
Fair use, fair use.
leaks. For example, the raids at Diddy's home and the video obtained by CNN showing Combs attacking his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hotel hallway. The judge agreed to impose some kind of order meant to protect grand jury material and non-public evidence after Sean Combs accused federal agents of leaking. Combs is also behind bars without bail, so his lawyers are asking for a quick trial starting as early as April. The judge set the trial date for May 5th.
Speedy trial really is going to depend on whether or not the prosecution feels as though they are ready for trial in the spring. Do they have enough evidence? Have they spoken to enough witnesses?
Do they have enough evidence, and have they spoken to, the victims? Like I said before, praying for the victims. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone.
And are they prepared enough to start trial in this early spring?
His lawyers also still pushing for him to be released on bail, saying he would comply with restrictive conditions that would prevent any conceivable risk of flight or danger, and that he would sequester in his Miami estate with few visitors and hand over his phone. A judge, however, deeming he was a danger to women, as the plaintiff's lawyer says almost 300 men and women have come forward alleging abuse.
Based on what they're telling me, he's a monster.
He says his clients say they were invited to Diddy's parties where they were drugged and sexually assaulted, and the allegations go because
That's what a lot of people are saying. He's something else. And did he get big-headed thinking that he could do and say anything because he had so many people in his back pocket? That's so concerning. Okay, so I had to go up. Yeah, it's so concerning that there's a lot of these famous people, actors, actresses, football players, alleged, basketball players, alleged, musicians, some of these people are going to be in these alleged videos and their career is going to be damaged and some of them might have been slightly intoxicated or had something and they may not even know what happened. So some of these famous people are scared. There's a grand jury. People spoke at the grand jury. There's 300 people that's been subpoenaed. We don't know who's going to take the stand, who's going to have to testify, who's going to plead the fifth. But in regards to the indictment, they're updating it.
beyond Diddy.
We've received a lot of accusations against very well-known celebrities that allegedly participated in these after-parties, that were either in the room, maybe witnessing these sexual assaults taking place, or even participating in them.
Authorities also seized 100 electronic devices from Diddy during searches from his LA and Miami mansions. They are still working to get all the data from them. Again, Combs has denied all wrongdoing. Zorine Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
So that's the biggest thing. They got to go through all this alleged evidence and see what is what. This is serious because he has the traffic issue and he has the RICO issue. If it was just the home being raided and it's the traffic, that in itself is concerning. If the attorney has 120 clients, some of them are minors, baby, that in itself is concerning. His RICO in itself is concerning. Go look up what it means to get a RICO and have a RICO. It almost, I'm going to be general, go look up what it means. A RICO is very serious. Look at YSL. They've been in trial for what? Almost 2 or 3 months? They're talking about his case may not take as long. 2-3 weeks in certain situations. But who knows? If the RICO, I'm wondering if the RICO could be as long as a YSL. And in regards to a RICO, it may mean the RICO is attached to allege someone no longer being here. A RICO could mean someone no longer being here. I'm not a lawyer, just giving our opinion. Go watch the law pages. They'll tell you and they'll give you a breakdown about the RICO and who was a part of his RICO. What driver, what business partner, what people he associate himself with, who's a part of his RICO. There's a lot. And it just interests me of how people are saying they don't have nothing. He was set up. Set up by what? This dude kept videos. His phones was confiscated. He had a mule traveling with him with his daughters, and the mule got arrested. We were surprised he also didn't get arrested. They were like, nope, we still building the case. And when his houses were raided, Diddy was traveling. His sons were there. He was off traveling with his daughters, and that's when his plane got stopped. So they're saying the Cassie situation and lawsuit happened what? November, December, or January, whatever. They stated Diddy might have known that they were looking into him since January. He didn't want to pay Cassie off, but he paid her off the next day or 72 hours later. He paid her off, yeah. And then that just opened the floodgates for them to really look at him on, because now it's in black and white. Now Cassie is saying this. Now Little Rod is saying this. This is concerning if this is what's really happening. And many people were saying they need to do better. They shouldn't be waiting, 15 years plus. Some say they're watched for like 10 or 12 years. Some are saying pray for the victims, the alleged victims. Some are saying that some people might have been protected if some of this would have went down years ago. Like the video. Can I please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell? Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Let's get the likes to 100. We're still trying to get these likes to 100. Next week, I might have to make a change, for sure. Super chats are welcome. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 100. We should really be at 500 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And then sometimes other pages are over here grabbing TTT too as well. 3, VA, welcome. We're almost at 60 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. They make it so easy. We're at 59 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. No, we talk hot topics, trending topics. If you're just not coming in, you missed a lot already. Nobody's obsessed. This is what YouTubers do. We talk hot topics, trending topics, and are you saying that same thing to TMZ? Neighborhood Talk? Probably not. Welcome. Thanks for being here, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Welcome, VA. Welcome, Florida. Praying for everyone in Florida. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. We have a lot of new people coming in. Over the last 4 or 5 days, I've had at least 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. Just last month, I had 3,000 subscribers. We've been growing. Yeah, we want to get to the news, but I got to get the likes up. Real talk. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 61 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above or below. Thanks for being here, everyone. Fair use. We're going to finish getting to the news, and then we're going to continue to see what's in the news about different famous. We're at 64 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 64 likes. Double tap the screen. They make it so easy. Hitting the like button helps me stay in the algorithm, lets people know we're live. 65 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above or below. We're at 67 likes. Let's continue to get the likes up. I hope everyone's ready to have a nice weekend. I am. I'm hoping it's going to be relaxing. As you guys hear, my voice is going in and out. I've been going live. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. We got a lot of new people in here. Welcome. New Jersey, Canada, Jamaica, Atlanta, welcome. New Jersey, welcome. Cali, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3. If you're new and where you're watching from, press 5. If you've been here before. Thanks for being here, everyone. Okay. We played that one. Okay, this is the next one we're going to play.
Heckled while heading into court. And for the first...
If you did not know, who attended yesterday was the sons, the daughters, and his mom. Welcome, Sacramento. Welcome, India. Welcome, New Jersey. Welcome, Alabama. Welcome, everyone. Okay, we're ready to play the next clip. If you're just now coming in, it's going to play fast. Fair use, fair use. Copyright disclaimer. Let's get to the clip. And I'm going to stop it and play it. I have to.
Time to move on.
Hold on.
Time, his 6 oldest children, including 17-year-old twins Delilah and Jesse, arrived together to support their dad. Inside, Diddy was dressed in a tan prison-issued uniform.
So his twins are Delilah. Okay, I'll have to go back.
Arrived together to support their dad. Inside, Diddy was dressed in a tan prison-issued uniform. He smiled and waved to his family when he walked out of the holding cell. For the first time, his 6 oldest children, including 17-year-old twins Delilah and Jesse, arrived together to support
Delilah
their
and
dad.
Jesse.
Inside, Diddy was dressed in a tan prison-issued uniform. He smiled and waved to his family when he walked out of the holding cell. A trial has been set for May 5th, which is the same day as the Met Gala. At the center of today's status hearing, who leaked that brutal Cassie video? And could he get the entire case thrown out?
Our behavior on that video is inexcusable. Disgusting.
What is Diddy's team arguing today when it comes to the Cassie video? If it's found out that that video was actually leaked by law enforcement, that video can be suppressed. But aside from that, the indictment can also be dismissed because of the actions of law enforcement. Federal prosecutors called the leaking allegation baseless and denied having the video in its possession prior to its public release. They say it's all an effort to exclude a damning piece of evidence. But does the worldwide attention of that video taint Diddy's chances of an impartial jury?
What is going on? You have, 12 people who hold the fate of your life.
Diddy is no stranger to jury trials. In 2001, ET sat down with him 12 days after being acquitted of all charges related to the nightclub shooting while out with then-girlfriend.
We got to remember, Diddy had his own videos and alleged purchased some. Who knows where the leak was from? Some of these people know what they're doing. We're going to hear a lot of distractions. We're going to hear stuff that's interesting. We're going to hear whether he's eating properly or not. The one biggest thing that's a concern for him is that he's had to change his eating. Well, don't commit a crime and you won't have to be in a jail cell. Let's continue. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Let's listen.
Gala. At the center of today's status hearing, who leaked that brutal Cassie video? And could he get the entire case thrown out?
Our behavior on that video is inexcusable. Disgusting.
What is Diddy's team arguing today when it comes to the Cassie video? If it's found out that that video was actually leaked by law enforcement, that video can be suppressed. But aside from that, the indictment can also be dismissed because of the actions of law enforcement. Federal prosecutors called the leaking allegation baseless and denied having the video in its possession prior to its public release. They say it's all an effort to exclude a damning piece of evidence. But does the worldwide attention of that video taint Diddy's chances of an impartial jury?
What is going on? You have, 12 people who hold the fate of your life.
Diddy is no stranger to jury trials. In 2001, ET sat down with him 12 days after being acquitted of all charges related to the nightclub shooting while out with then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez.
I just wish I would just kept my butt home right there with Jennifer. I can't be in this position again. It's a new puppy. Just watch out. In a good way, y'all.
At the end of today's hearing, Diddy blew a kiss.
Yeah, that's the other biggest thing. Will J-Lo and any of his friends were any of his friends a part of the grand jury? Are some of his friends the ones that's had to get the subpoenas? Are some of his friends going to have to take the stand? What did they know? What did they hear? Are they going to listen to the clips or look at emails or messages and say, what does this mean? What were you saying to him? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of big breakdown. So that's why I said Hollywood, Holly Weird. These famous people are scared.
To his family and put his hands in a prayer position. The next status hearing has been set for December 18th. For now, he remains behind bars.
You got his family here
So he remains behind bars.
today to support him. We really want to put an end to all of the clowning that we see on the internet.
So this is a very, very serious case. Very concerning.
That Wendy's breakfast burrito. Fresh cracked it.
Very concerning case. And like we said, a judge, jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. Like we said before, super chats are welcome. Please help the page get to 28K. Please help the page get to 28K. If I could please get 400 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell, please. 400 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Praying for people in Florida. And praying for the alleged victims. As we know, they spoke out in regards to there's 120 victims that's speaking out. Okay, so let's get to the rest of the news of what was talked about yesterday. Diddy remain behind bars in regards to the traffic case. Trial date set for May 5th. Okay. We just said that. This is coming from Hollywood Unlocked. Diddy's attorneys basically say the hardest thing is in regards to his adjustment with food. No, you are used to a mansion. It has to be a bigger adjustment than just food. You know, is he slipping on a top bunk, bottom bunk? There's a huge adjustment to your body and your mind being behind bars. His lawyers and his team is going to continue to put out different statements, and they want people to run with that. This case is very serious and concerning. If you go to my shorts, I did show the picture of the children going inside the courtroom. It's sad that they were heckling Diddy's mom. What does the mom know? What do the children know? Like I mentioned before, you guys, super chats are welcome. Super chats are welcome. $2, $5, super chats are welcome. The super chat button is the box with the $sign next to the smiley face. You know, I'm sure his team is happy they got a May date. Case is set for May 2005. A few days ago, and some of his friends are not happy about the baby oil jokes, but we're hearing that the baby oil might be a concern. Many people are not surprised that he still remained behind bars. Some of us thought, you know, is Hollywood going to do a shakeup and try and get him out? But it's definitely up to these judges, and these judges are not budging. These judges are not budging. Yeah, some of these Hollywood people are going to tell on themselves too in their interviews. Yes, they are. Yep. There was more people that showed up for court this time than last time. There's other music artists are coming out surrounding his case. Like we said before, Diddy's attorney accused feds in regards to leaking the 2016 footage. Things are going to have to be careful what's released, what's said, and they had already said that they're going to do everything they can in regards from the prosecutors and the attorneys. They're going to try and keep as much out of the media as possible. There are going to be journalists sitting in the courtroom. They will be the ones that's going to be updating us of what happened. You know, his mom got there with someone, and then his children got there around 1:30, 1:45. Diddy got into the courtroom around 2:15, something like that. So yesterday was interesting. Let me go through some trending topics real quick. Welcome, welcome. There's 800 people in here. If I could please get 700 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Media 21. We're talking hot topics, trending topics. We're talking Diddy, what's transpired. We generally talked about the Kardashians in the beginning of the video. We talked about the trial. We listened to some of the news in regards to what they had to say. And now we're going to go through some hot topics real quick. Judge Mathis, he's fighting to keep his wife. We had heard last month that they may have a possible divorce. Cardi B, Offset has been trending in regards to if Cardi B is dating someone outside of Offset, if he's an alleged football player. Offset has been hanging out, having a good old time. It's being reported that Ray J has started a YouTube channel. Lisa Marie Presley is supposed to be sitting down with Oprah. That's going to be interesting. They've been talking about Michael Jackson, when he started having quality time with people, at what age that started. There were people that were riding out the hurricane. I did post some of the videos about the hurricane. Let's see. Okay, so Pastor Keon Henderson, if you go check out my short, Pastor Keon Henderson is basically saying you should not give to the homeless. Let me see if I can find this clip. And people were like, what? Now, I just saw this morning someone talking about Pastor Keon Henderson, and he may be in a little debt because of his loan with the church that got demolished. We're going to listen to this clip. Oh.
Y'all go to running and dropping money, but let me tell you something. The poor will be with you always, and
Fair use, fair use. This is Pastor Keon Henderson. Who is Pastor Keon Henderson? He is married to Shawnee O'Neal Henderson, or Shawnee Henderson. Yeah, he has. Okay, let me go back. Pastor Keon Henderson asked people to give like $2,000 or $3,000 like two months ago, and people were like, "That's more than tithes. Do you realize food prices are up, gas prices are up? Who are you to ask people that are not even your members to ask for that type of money?" So Pastor Keon Henderson videos, what we're about to play.
is in need. Y'all go to running and dropping money, but let me tell you something. The poor will be with you always, and there is no blessing connected to blessing the poor other than getting back what you gave to them. Anytime a person is in need, y'all go to run.
He said there's no blessing in giving to the poor.
With you always, and there is no blessing connected to blessing the poor other than getting back what you gave to them, but no multiplication. Multiplication is segregated for tithes and offering. When you give to the poor, the only thing you do is help them, but you don't help yourself. So when you give $1 to somebody on the street talking about I did my job, God like, thank you, but it ain't gonna help you. Anytime a person is in need.
That's not true. It's very clear that the tithes and offering for churches are probably down right now. It's very clear. Thank you. Thank you for saying that you enjoy my channel. Yeah, we talk hot topics, trend topics. We talk about a bunch of stuff. Pastor Keon Henderson is trying to get members to donate money to him. Like I said, 2 or 3 months ago, he asked people for $2,000 or $3,000. Now he's telling people not to donate to homeless people. I want to show the picture, but I find sometimes when I show pictures, My videos are flagged when I'm showing y'all pictures. So go look up Pastor Keon Henderson. He's married to Shawnee O'Neal. People are calling him out. He is trending for that comment. People can donate to however they want to donate. If you've grown up in a church, you know if you've given tithes and offerings, sometimes you've given tithes and offerings for 2 or 3 years and you can't even get help with a light bill. You can't even get help with rent. It's almost like with churches, money go in, but don't think that a lot of money is going to come out in regards to helping people. They'll help the community and how they choose to help the community. So let's continue to get through some topics. Okay. Yeah, Pastor Keon Henderson's interesting. Tia and Tamara are trending. Tia recently has said that her and Tamara are not as close. Everybody knows who Tia and Tamara are. She had said that they're not so close, and then she started crying, and then she went on her interview saying, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. I still love my sister. Of course, I still talk to my sister. She had to clean it up. Tia needs to focus on herself. She needs not to talk about so much about Corey. Let Corey live. You decided to divorce him. You're emotional because you divorced him. You're a single person, and it's okay. But many people feel that Tia is sad because she's realizing this dating pool is no joke. We don't know why her and Corey broke up, but they made a decision. They went through a divorce. Now she has the show and she's making Corey a part of the show, Tamara a part of the show, and they're not. I don't think they're getting paid. She's talking about them, but I don't think Corey and Tamara is a part of the show. So people are like, Tia, focus on yourself and dating. And Corey's been doing different interviews, and he said, my main thing and my main focus are our children. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Tia and Corey broke up, but Corey's like, Tia's always going to be a part of my life because she's the mom of my children. But, at some point, he's basically like, move on, girl. Because at some point, Corey's going to want to date as well. Let's get the likes up. We're at 81. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And if I can please there's 746. If I could please get 700 to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Let's hit 28K today. If I could please get 700, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Press 3 if you're new. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so people have been talking about Tia, Tamara, and Corey. And Corey's basically like a quiet dude, and he kind of just want to be left alone. What other topics are out there that's trending? Tasha K and Claudia Jordan have been going back and forth for the last year. Tasha K has a nickname for Claudia. I'm not going to share it here. But recently, they've been kind of going back and forth because she'll say something about certain people, and then Tasha K will be like, leave that person alone. Why are you interjecting? As we know, the Fox Soul show ended about 4 months ago. It was Claudia Jordan, Armand Wiggins, and Al Reynolds. The show ended because there was so much drama behind the scenes. Everybody's like, how do you mess up a bag when you only have to go live for 1 hour for 4 days? Claudia spoke out, Al Reynolds spoke out, Armand spoke out, Funky Dineva spoke out. So Claudia, I don't know if she has her own YouTube page, but yeah, that was a whole hot mess. So Claudia and Tasha K continues to go back and forth. Many people are talking about Keon Henderson. Many people are talking about Diddy, alleged music artist. He has his own lawsuit that's going on. Certain stuff are just, Many people talked about the, if you did not know, Free from 106 in Park talked to everybody about, people have been saying for years, 5 year, 8 year plus, that she allegedly has a baby by Jay-Z. She says she does not. She says she does not have a child by Jay-Z. So I'm going to just be general regarding that. She has a child, but it might have been through another form. She says she has no biological. So that means she could have did surrogate. She could have adopted. Free allegedly does not have any children by Jay-Z. The other thing, Jay-Z and Beyonce was trending a lot last week regarding Jaguar Wright speaking out. Many people think that how do I put this? Many people feel that Jaguar was either sent or asked to start talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce, or she just randomly wanted to do it. I think Piers Morgan thought Jaguar Wright was going to talk about Diddy, and then she started talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Now, Piers Morgan had to delete that part in regards to the alleged allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyonce's lawyer spoke out saying the allegations are not true, and that part of what Jaguar Wright said was deleted. But people are eyeing Jay-Z and Beyonce. All comments are alleged. What Jay-Z, Beyonce's done over the years, I don't know, but we know that Jay-Z was very close with Diddy. Diddy's only going to keep people close to him that Diddy feels he can trust. So, are there similarities? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny if Jay-Z has any concerns. We haven't heard of any recent lawsuits, So, we'll hear more about Jay-Z, Beyonce, I feel, by next year. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Piers Morgan had to take out the clip in regards to that. The Mrs. Graves situation, the young lady that did the press conference about 2 weeks ago, that continues to be interesting. And the people that's entangled with the Diddy, Mrs. Graves, and the bodyguard, the ex-boyfriend knowing stuff, the text messages that's going out. There's a lot that's going on with Mrs. Graves' case. I'm going through topics really, really fast. Like I mentioned, Piers Morgan apologized to Jay-Z, Beyonce. Biggie Smalls' mom gave Gene Deal the green light to keep exposing Diddy. Like the video. We still need to get to 100 likes. I'm giving you all this TTT. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the like above the video or below the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. Let's get to 28K. Thanks for being here, everyone. Can I please get 600 people to subscribe? Thank you for being here. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. If I could please get 500 people to hit subscribe. Thank you. And turn on your notification. And let's get the likes up. We're at 89. Let's get the likes up to 100. Next week, I might have to start getting the likes to 200 and then start the show because you guys got to help me out as well. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 90. There's 439 people in here. We can get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the like above or below the video. Thank you. Okay. As we know, DDG and Halle broke up. As we know, there's an alleged documentary that's coming out in regards to Chris Brown. Sad. Hollywood people, famous people are doing a lot of interesting stuff. About 3 days ago, we talked about a young gentleman that was working on a Tubi show with a girl that dated Diddy. We covered that a few days ago. We're almost at 100 likes. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. Hit the like above the video, below the video. We're almost at 100 likes. And like I mentioned, if I get 500 people to please subscribe, Let's hit 28K. Thank you for being here. If you did not know, 50 Cent is also going to have a documentary allegedly come out in regards to Diddy. We go fast over here, so you got to be able to, you know, some pages they have like 4 topics and that's a 3-hour video. No, we go fast. Maya turns 45. She looks gorgeous. What does Diddy children know? What do Young Miami know? What does Jay-Z know? What does Beyonce know? Allege. And like we said, a judge jury will have to figure out if there's any wrongdoing. This Kanye thing about the K's and the J's is interesting too. They said Diddy's jet has been still going out. That might be his business partners still taking care of business. Diddy's jet has still been flying out. That might be his business partner still flying out, taking care of business. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we finally got the likes to 100. Thank you. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Thanks for being here, everyone. Sad that Whitney Houston's mom passed away. We did a post on that. RP to the mom. Today is Cardi B's birthday. She turns 32. That was like 11 minutes ago, so I know this is not an old post. Many famous people are talking about Diddy. I'll listen to this later. Yeah, Trick Daddy's talking. I'll go listen to that later. If you're just now noticing, LeBron and his son are playing basketball together. That's making history. If you did not know, LeBron and his wife and the family has like a network special. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But yeah, LeBron and his family is talking about what his health condition his son dealt with. It's a blessing that, his son is doing well. He's recovered. He's playing basketball with his dad. That's something that LeBron wanted. And he's definitely happy. As a parent, I couldn't imagine that happening to my child. You're in practice, you fall out, they got to resuscitate you. So it's a blessing that Bronny is playing with LeBron. LeBron is one of the oldest players in the NBA. And, go watch the clip. If you did not know, also, LeBron's wife, Savannah, has a podcast. So if you want a good listen, she has a podcast. So that popped up on Netflix, I want to say sometime either this month, I believe, because they've been promoting it. Trying to check. That's sad about the Kenya situation with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Choices were made. Kenya should have been smarter than that. If she was removed from the show, Kenya should have been smarter than that. Like I said, in regards to Bravo, they like people that have law problems. They like people that can't get along with people. They like people that like to argue. And if you're going through a divorce, Bravo will love you. Not a lot of marriages have survived. Bravo. So, it's sad if Kenya did make that decision to do what she did. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bravo people have producers. So what did the producer allow her to do? They create storylines months before it's even presented because they have to do the scene. So I don't know. Bravo's a trip. Kenya should have been smarter than that. If that's what did happen or she was removed from the show, that's a lot. Like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe, thank you. Continue to hit the like button. Keep me in the algorithm. Keep the show growing. keep subscribing. We have 500 people in. Can you please subscribe to the page? Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you're new. Press 5 if you've been here before. Thanks for being here, everyone. Many people say Ray J's only speaking out to distract away from what he got going on. A lot of famous people are going to do a lot to distract away from what they got going on. Real talk. If you did not know, I think Shaq has a podcast. He has different famous people go on his podcast. I never knew that until like last month. And I watched the podcast. Shaquille O'Neal was interviewing one of the Wayans guys. One of the Wayans. Like the video, like the video. Okay, we're gonna go for another clip in regards to Diddy. Thanks for being here, everyone. There's about 500 people in the room. Can I please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification bell? We're trying to hit 28K. Over the last 4 or 5 days, we've had about at least 4,000 or 5,000 people subscribe. So I thank all of you for subscribing, for sure. We're going to play another Diddy clip.
Tonight, embattled music star Sean Diddy.
The video's going to play fast. I have to stop it, play it. It has to play fast. The audio. Fair use, fair use. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here, everyone. We did go through some hot topics, trending topics. While this play, I'm going to see if any other information has hit this morning. But let's go ahead and play another clip in regards to what's going on with Diddy.
Diddy Combs back in court, making his first appearance since being indicted on sex trafficking charges in a sweeping indictment last month. Once one of the most powerful men in music, Combs now wearing a tan prison uniform as he walked into a packed courtroom, waving to his family who were seated in the gallery. It was also the first time Combs had been seen since being locked up at Brooklyn's notorious Metropolitan Detention Center. Combs' mother seated behind him in court today, along with 6 of his children. During the hearing, the judge granting a speedy trial at the request of Diddy's lawyers, setting the trial date for May 5th.
Generally, when a defendant exercises his speedy trial rights, he's betting that the government or the prosecutors won't be ready and that they'll be scrambling as much as the defense is. But in federal court...
So they're hoping that people may or may not be ready. So that's interesting. That's interesting, whether they'll be ready or not. Like the video, like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Let's continue with the clip. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Often prosecutors are investigating a defendant for months or even years, so they may be ready to go to trial by the time they indict.
Even with immense preparation, though, that puts prosecutors on a tight timeline to crack open and analyze almost 100 terabytes of data on 96 devices that they say they recovered during searches of Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And from his person on the day he...
That's 96 devices. 96 devices. That's a lot.
Often prosecutors are investigating a defendant for months or even years, so they may be ready to go to trial by the time they indict.
Even with immense preparation, though, that puts prosecutors on a tight timeline to crack open and analyze almost 100 terabytes of data on 96 devices that they say they recovered during searches of Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And from his person on the day he was arrested. Combs' defense also seeking a gag order for prosecutors, claiming that the government leaked information about the investigation to the media, including this 2016 surveillance video, originally obtained by CNN, showing...
So yeah, they put out a gag order. They're concerned that the video was leaked and it will sabotage his trial. But it never should have happened. Isn't it interesting how he's mad about the leak of the video? You never should have touched her. There's probably other situations we haven't even seen or heard about in regards to Cassie and Diddy.
Indict.
Even with immense preparation, though, that puts prosecutors on a tight timeline to crack open and analyze almost 100 terabytes of data on 96 devices that they say they recovered during searches of Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And from his person on the day he was arrested. Combs' defense also seeking a gag order for prosecutors, claiming that the government leaked information about the investigation to the media, including this 2016 surveillance video, originally obtained by CNN, showing Combs brutally beating his then-girlfriend, singer Cassie, in a Los Angeles hotel. Combs' defense saying that the massive coverage of that leaked video has tainted any potential jury pool, but prosecutors denying that notion and urging the judge to impose a gag order on Combs' legal team as well.
They specifically alleged that DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is the agency they believe may have leaked these documents. Now, the prosecution denies it, but the prosecution also says, we're not DHS. So as far as we know, this didn't come from DHS or us.
Outside the courthouse, attorney Gloria Allred, who represents one of Combs' civil accusers, Don Richard, saying Combs is gargantuan.
So that's the other thing. They're going to look for any errors to try and get this off. Oh, there was a leak. Oh, you know, this happened, that happened. They're going to do whatever they can. Now, he knows who had the tape. He knows who possibly leaked the tape. Let's continue. Please subscribe to the page. Please subscribe to the page. If I get 300 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Or press 5 if you've been here before. Let's continue.
Celebrity status is still intimidating to alleged victims.
Even if he is in custody, they're concerned that he has many supporters, that there could be retaliation they fear if they come forward.
Despite the growing media attention and mounting civil lawsuits against Combs, his defense implying that the case is racially motivated in a recent promo for a new TMZ documentary.
They started making this case as a takedown of a successful black man.
The defense echoing that sentiment again at the courthouse.
Dr. King called it the law of unintended consequences.
His lawyer feels that there is a takedown of a black man. Like I said, a judge or jury, fair use, will have to decide if Diddy's has done any wrongdoing. Period.
DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is the agency they believe may have leaked these documents. Now, the prosecution denies it, but the prosecution also says, we're not DHS. So as far as we know, this didn't come from DHS or us.
Outside the courthouse, attorney Gloria Allred, who represents one of Combs' civil accusers, Don Richard, saying Combs' gargantuan celebrity status is still intimidating to alleged victims.
Even if he is in custody, they're concerned that he has many supporters, that there could be retaliation they fear if they come forward.
Many people feel that they're happy that he's still behind bars because people will continue to speak out. But with all the allegations and the indictment, many people didn't feel that he was going to get out because of all the statements, comments in regards to the allegations. Like the video, like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe. Let's get to 28K and let's stay at 28K. Thanks for being here, everyone. Continue to hit the like button. Thumbs up the video. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's continue with the clip.
Despite the growing media
Fair
attention
use.
and mounting civil lawsuits against Combs, his defense implying that the case is racially motivated in a recent promo for a new TMZ documentary.
They started making this case as a takedown of a successful black man.
The defense echoing that sentiment again at the courthouse.
Dr. King called it the law of unintended consequences. So sometimes the more you push a person down, the stronger they get.
Now all eyes on the prosecution, who said in court that they may be bringing yet another indictment against Combs. I was actually in the courtroom today, just a few feet away from Combs and his family, and he seemed upbeat and anxious at the same time. He was turning around and waving to 6 out of 7 of his children that were there and his mother. The next court date is going to be in...
Be kind in the comments. Be kind in the comments. I will time you out. I don't have time. I don't play. Be kind in the comments. Go somewhere else with the negative stuff. I have other things I have to take care of, but I'm bringing you guys the TTT. Shout out to his children. Prayers for his children. His mom, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Thanks for being here, everyone.
December, and there is a lot of discovery that has to be gone through. The government saying that they're going through.
Hello, Paris. Yeah, right. Go away. We ain't got time over here. Good morning, Paris. Everyone say good morning, Paris. She's been over here helping me, assisting me for the last almost 2 weeks now. She's been a great help. Everyone say good morning, Paris. She's been a great help. Paris is one of the members. I have memberships. If you want to be a member, a lot of times you'll see me reading what Paris is saying because she is a member. So I do give her special privileges because she is a member. She knows, and she's going to give me time to get my memberships going. But a lot of times you'll see me reading her comment. She knows if I'm not reading her comment, I'm doing something on the other side. But say good morning to Paris. Yeah, see, people are saying good morning, Paris. She's been a great help. Paris has been a great help. Ryan's been a great help. And Watch has been a great help. Yeah, shout out to people that's watching. Let's continue with the video.
They fear if they come forward.
Despite the growing media attention and mounting civil lawsuits against Combs, his defense implying that the case is racially motivated in a recent promo for a new TMZ documentary.
They started making this case as a takedown of a successful black man.
The defense echoing that sentiment again at the courthouse.
Dr. King called it the law of unintended consequences. So sometimes the more you push a person down, the stronger they get.
Now all eyes on the prosecution, who said in court that they may be bringing yet another indictment against Combs. I was actually in the courtroom today, just a few feet away from Combs and his family, and he seemed upbeat.
Yeah, there were reporters that were in the courtroom. They talked about where people were sitting, who was sitting in front of his family, behind his family. There are different journalists that's reporting being in the courtroom. There will be transcripts later. They cannot film in the courtroom. They cannot. If I can please get 300 people to subscribe, we're almost at 28K. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe, we're almost at 28K. So we had about 2,000 subscribers the other day. We had about 1,800 subscribers the other day. We had almost 1,000 to 800 subscribers yesterday, and we're almost going to hit 800 to 1,000 subscribers today. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the super chat. Paris is always sometimes my first to give super chat. Thank you, Paris, for the super chat. I appreciate you always. You've been amazing help. I appreciate you more than you know. My page has grown. One of my friends didn't know. They were like, I'm so proud of you. I've been wondering where you been. Why you been so busy? My friend is okay, Paris. Yesterday, that's not like me to not be here and the screen went black. My friend is okay. I was with them for about 4 hours yesterday. Yeah. Thank God they're okay. It was serious. They were crying. It was serious. It was something yesterday. I thank God though. I thank God everything's okay. But yesterday was a lot. And I was literally almost done with my video. And I thought I could play the clip. And they were like emotional. And I could have passed away in traffic. It was. I'm just glad they're okay. So I'm sure sometime today, I'm going to let them rest. I'm sure they're going to call me later on today. But yeah, there's a lot of friends that when something happens with them, I will get to their side for sure. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I answered the phone as well. Because I really hadn't talked to them for about 3 weeks. And that, so I'm glad I answered. But yeah, my screen went black. Paris is like, she gone. Yeah, so as soon as I ended my live, hopped in the shower, got on the road, took 45 minutes to get to them, 45 minutes to get home. I didn't get home last night about 8 or 9, but all is well. They know the man above, so they were emotional that they got protected by the man above. So I'm grateful that they were okay.
And anxious at the same time. He was turning around and waving to 6 out of 7
Playing the
children
clip
that were there and his mother. The next court date is going to be in December, and there's a lot of discovery that has to be gone through. The government saying that they're going through those 90 plus devices and they're downloading all of that data, and then they have to turn it over to Combs' team. But one of the things that I thought was really interesting is that both sides are pointing the finger at each other when it comes to talking to the media, and it's looking like the judge is actually going to impose a gag order on both sides.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories.
So that's that clip in regards to Diddy. Believe it or not, I have some stuff I have to take care of. We talked about hot topics, trending topics. We talked about Kardashians and Kanye, about the alleged lawsuit. We went over the Diddy situation. I got you updated. Like I said, Little Rod has his own tapes that he may present to the FBI and keep a copy. So not only what they confiscated, there's alleged other stuff that's out there. So if I could please get 300 people to subscribe, thank you. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. And like I said, super chats are welcome. I appreciate Paris for the super chat. Super chats are welcome. Next week, we're going to have to get the likes up for sure. We should definitely be at like 500 likes. Let's get the likes up. Yeah. And my show goes fast, and I talk in between videos. I don't want people using my clips in regards to not, when I first started, people used to utilize my talking points. They were utilizing my talking points and they weren't giving me credit. So I always let you guys know where the news is coming from, who's basically speaking is basically the news. But yeah, so I'm appreciative for my growth. It's almost like for years, I didn't see it. I didn't see the growth. Now I'm seeing the growth and I'm getting, 8 to 1,000 subscribers a day. So I appreciate everyone. And then, if you don't know, I do long form in the morning and then sometimes I go light. Thanks for subbing. I go live in the morning and sometimes I'll go live at night depending on. And sometimes things are breaking and my family's like, don't you even think about turning that computer on. Nope. So there's a balance. Life, family balance. So I appreciate you all. like I said, there's somebody I have to take care of. There's 500 people in the room. If I could please get 500 people to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to subscribe to the page. I appreciate you all. Be kind in the comments. Sometimes YouTube will take your comment away. It's not even me. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Sub done. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, prayer squad to victims. A judge jury will have to decide if Diddy has done any wrongdoing. We talked about the hearing yesterday. We talked about, his mother showed up, his daughter showed up, the son showed up, praying for the alleged victims. And I have to say alleged because a court will have to decide if there was any possible wrongdoing. We're almost at 28K. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. We're almost at 28K. We're literally almost at 28K. So if all 500 people subscribe, I will hit 28K. If all 500 people please subscribe and turn on your notification, I will hit 28K. So I thank you guys. Get me at 28K. Keep me at 28K. Let me just double check and see if there's anything else. Let me check TMZ. Who do you think is next? Who do you think is going to have to hit the stand? Who was a part of the grand jury? We may never know. Possibly, unless it's in the transcripts. We talked about the former employee is suing Kanye. Kanye was allegedly having his wife followed when she would travel with her family. And he's suing Kanye because Kanye asked him to find out what's going on with the Kardashians and if there's traffic issues. So that's going to blow the lid off. That's definitely going to blow the lid off. Yep. It was all over the news yesterday about Kanye and the Kardashians. Some people reported on it, but a lot of people were reporting on the weather. They were reporting on Diddy. We cover a wide range of things. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. I'm going to just double check. Yes, we're almost at 28K, you guys. There's 600 people in here. Please subscribe and please turn on the notification bell. We're almost at 28K. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm going to see if there's any other clips I need to play. Any other news I need to talk about. We talked about Pastor Keon Henderson telling people not to, give to the needy. We talked about Diddy remaining behind bars. I guess Fashion Nova has some interesting costumes that they're doing. Interesting. Bath and Body Works made an interesting post. Go over to the Neighborhood Talk. I'm not going to promote it. But yeah, Bath and Body Works, look up their apology of what they decided to do. So concerning. If you did not know, California and several other states are being sued by TikTok.
CNN showing Combs brutally children. During the hearing, the judge granting a speedy trial at the request of Diddy's lawyers, setting the trial date for May 5th.
Generally, when a defendant exercises his speedy trial rights, he's betting that the government or the prosecutors won't be ready and that they'll be scrambling as much as the defense is. But in federal court, often prosecutors are investigating a defendant for months or even years. So they may be ready to go to trial, by the time they indict.
Even with immense preparation, though, that puts prosecutors on a tight timeline to crack open and analyze almost 100 terabytes of data on 96 devices that they say they recovered during searches of Combs's homes in Miami and Los Angeles, and from his person on the day he was arrested. Combs's defense also seeking a gag order for prosecutors, claiming that the government leaked information about the investigation to the media, including this 2016 surveillance video, originally obtained by CNN, showing Combs brutally beating his then-girlfriend, singer Cassie, in a Los Angeles hotel. Combs' defense saying that the massive coverage of that leaked video has tainted any potential jury pool, but prosecutors denying that notion and urging the judge to impose a gag order on Combs' legal team as well.
They specifically allege that DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is the agency they believe may have leaked these documents. Now, the prosecution denies it, but the prosecution also says, we're not DHS, so as far as we know, this didn't come from DHS or us.
Outside the courthouse, attorney Gloria Allred, who represents one of Combs' civil accusers, Don Richard, saying Combs' gargantuan celebrity status is still intimidating to alleged victims.
Even if he is in custody.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Please like the video. Please like the video. Whenever I have to take calls, like I said, I have a lot of stuff I deal with. That was a call I was waiting on since Wednesday. Since Wednesday. So I have a busy morning because I have to take care of that. Okay, so please like the video. Please like the video. If I could please get 700 people to subscribe, we'll get to 28K and stay at 28K. We talked Diddy. We talked to Case. We did a lot today. We talked about a lot today. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Had to be my dogs. What else? Let me see. Had to be my dog. They're driving her crazy. Oh, Paris. Yeah, we haven't had any pets for a while. My schedule's so busy. But yes, everyone, I appreciate you being here. I have something I have to take care of, and I always give myself 45 minutes or an hour before I have to take care of something, but I definitely need to do that. I'm glad I got that call. That was good news, but there's some stuff I still need to take care of. If I could please get 500 people to subscribe to the page. Welcome to the page. Thank you if you've already subscribed. We're almost at 28K. We're almost at 28K. If I can please get 500 people to subscribe and turn on your notification bells. Are you guys receiving your notification? Press yes if you're receiving your notification. Also, if you're new, press 3. And where you're chiming in from, press 5 if you've been here before and if you're receiving your notification. And just put notification and yes. I'm just curious if my notifications are going out. I'm just curious if my notifications are going out. That's why it's so important to hit the like button. So that way, people do know we're live as well. So I'm just waiting for your responses. So yes, you're receiving your notifications. Yes. Okay, good. I figured you were receiving yours, Paris, because pretty much anytime I'm live, you notice it. I'm hoping Ryan's okay. I haven't seen Ryan in a few days. He was with me the other night when I was live. Yep. So are you guys surprised about the hearing being set for May? Shorts and live. Yeah. I did only a few shorts last night because of course I had to get by my friend's side. Thank you for subbing. Yeah. So I don't know. I might try and do some shorts later. Or I'll do shorts tomorrow. And I cover a range of shorts, depending on what I see. If it's something I think people might be interested in. Like I said before, praying for people. Praying for people in the hurricanes. Many people were not surprised about yesterday. Many people were wondering, though, if the new judge was going to, let him out. What did you say? The shorts? Yeah. Yeah, I be posting some good stuff. And then I remember seeing this big old truck that was going through the water, through the hurricanes, and then there was this big old thing that was wrapped around the house. So there's a lot of people that did a lot of preparation before the storms. Yep. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe, we'll get to 28K and stay at 28K. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. I appreciate everyone, their comments. We talked about what happened yesterday, the news. We got a lot of information. I've updated you guys. Um, Different channels are talking about Little Rod. Different channels are talking about what different news media said in the courtroom. There's different law pages that's covering a lot of document stuff. Yeah. We talked about the allegations about the baby oil. Man, if that's true, ooh. If what's true about the baby oil, them leaking the tape is the least of his worries. And then they were saying in regards to the tranquilizer stuff, yeah, these FO issues are serious. And how, you know, he just seemed to get bigger and bolder and just more like he can get away with stuff. Whew. Hollywood. A lot of these famous people are freaking out. They know that, this is the one biggest thing. I've said that before. If anybody that was close with him over the last 5 years, they know a lot. They've seen a lot. Diddy only kept them around if he could trust them. So a lot of his friends over the last 5 years know a lot, seen a lot. Will Young Miami have to speak? Will the baby mama of the youngest child have to speak? I haven't seen her show up to court, probably because she has a younger baby. Will Kimora Lee get pulled in? Will Russell Simmons get pulled in? How much does his driver know? How much does his chef know? How much does his business partners know? Do they have recordings of him in his office talking business deals? you know? And think about it. Over the next 6-7 months, these people are going to have to prepare for the trial in May. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of him. Man, I don't know if I could handle that. Mm-hmm. Like the video. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification. We talk hot topics, trending topics. We go extremely fast. Next week, I'm going to have to get these likes up. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. I just learned last month you could double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. 30 years of videos. So in 8 months, you got to watch 30 years of videos? Could you imagine having to watch 30 years of videos and you go home, you sitting with your children or you talk with your husband, and some of those people are probably going to be traumatized. Oh, hey, honey, how was your day? She going to look at him like, or the husband going to look at the wife like, I don't even want to talk. I can't even talk. It probably takes them about an hour or two just to unwind from the job. But a lot of those people that have to investigate the videos, look at the videos, they're so used to it. There's been other famous men that's been brought down because of what they did. Yeah. There's a lot of famous men that have been brought down. The Kelly stuff, I really don't deal with. I guess he just recently got denied too. There's a lot of famous people that's getting tied in with this Diddy stuff. The 120 cases, the law office that's dealing with 120 cases, they actually receive like A lot of calls. People are actually helping the alleged victims, whether it's evidence, text messages, Polaroids. They're helping this lawyer. Yeah, you guys have a blessed day. Yes, please subscribe, everyone. Please subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. See you later, Paris. I'm about to end it too. I have a lot to deal with. Don't forget, you guys, check on your mothers, check on your sisters, check on your nieces. There's a lot of programs that's out there to assist and help people. You know, a lot of people you can't take around your family. Meet people at restaurants, you know. There's a lot of programs, there's a lot of women that's dealing with similar stuff. And there's some guys that's dealing with stuff and they're kind of saying, "Oh, I better chill out. I need to chill out." Diddy did what? What's being said about him? You know, if I could please get 300 people to 500 people. If I could please get 500 people to subscribe. We're almost at 28K. We're almost at 28K. We're almost at 28K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. I think this is what I was reading. California and several other states are suing TikTok in regards to the harmful alleged concerns to children. Kanye had told Kim he didn't want her having the children on TikTok. Now it's interesting because Lala has been utilized by the K's and the J's, and Lala has been spending a lot of time with North. Have y'all noticed that? Kim wants North to trend and be in the part of the media. Kim wants North to continue to trend and be a part of the media. It's interesting how the Kardashians don't want the kids to grow up. They want them to be a part of the media. Sad but true. Let's see. They made mention who will be a part of hosting and who's going to co-chair for the Met Gala. That's on Hollywood Unlock. Okay, everyone, my voice. I want to be able to spare my voice. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe. Please turn on the notification bell. We're almost at 28K. We're almost at 28K. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone. We're almost at 28K. We're almost at 28K, you guys. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe. We're literally almost at 28K. So we almost have 1,000 people subscribed today. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've been speaking out. You know, there's a lot of women that's dealt with stuff, you know, and there's a lot of guys that are narcissistic. You made me angry. You made me mad. No, dude, you're crazy. You're nuts. You need help, you know? What? Some people it's alcohol induced. Some people it's anger induced. But, you know, I want women to definitely be safe and be careful in who you date, who you see, what you drink. You know, I've told you guys some different stories of what my friends have experienced. And thank God, you know, thank the man above. I have to be careful. Thank the man above that they were careful and they didn't drink, you know, what was at the event. Sometimes you got to bring your own. At Diddy's event, you weren't able to bring your own. Remember how in one of his videos, he talked about how the doors are locked. He doesn't like to have air conditioning on. Diddy's resurfaced videos are so concerning. Thank you for subbing. I saw it, but I'm saying it again. Thank you for subbing. Diddy's resurfaced videos are so concerning. So I get that he might be a little mad about the alleged leaking of the Cassie video because everyone's opinion has changed about him. But there's times we didn't even see what Cassie went through. Years and years of concerns. And we don't know what he told her to get her to stay. We don't know what he told her to get her to stay. We've heard in regards to her case, and we've heard in regards to the indictment. Cassie's friends saw a lot. R.I.P. to Kim Porter. But could you imagine? R.I.P. to Kim Porter. Because if Kim was still here, How much will Kim Porter and Cassie's stories parallel? R.I.P. to Kim Porter. Like one person said, Diddy has several children, 7. 4 of those children don't have a mom here. So the mom is no longer here, and now he's in jail. Praying for his children. You know, it's unfortunate. There's going to be videos of them maybe seeing stuff or hearing stuff. You know, just reliving that moment on all what that meant. You know, I posted the video the other day in regards to Diddy even taking his kids' phones. Maybe he was concerned that he didn't want somebody else to take their phone by accident. You know, so you taking your own kids' phones? Why can't the kids have their phones and be in a certain area away from you and your friends? I don't understand that. When most parents that's got their kids around, they're not taking their phones. If you go to a family party, you go to Thanksgiving, you go to a Christmas event, you go to an event, you're not taking people's phones. So he's taking his kids' phones even? Very controlling. Very controlling, it seems, in most people's opinions. If you guys just also, I showed y'all a video that he had some of these women wearing a certain kind of necklace too. He had some of these women wearing a certain kind of necklace. It's interesting, wanting them to wear white polish. What's that all about? And there's law pages that do a huge breakdown. Now, I told y'all, Kim like putting North in the media. People are coming out with a statement. People magazine. North West gets candid about her feelings towards the paparazzi. And then it's saying, North is saying, I'm going to sue you. Kim keep putting her in the media. Kim know what she doing. And people are not stupid. Yep. Diddy's bodyguards have been speaking out. That's a good listen on a weekend. Listening to Diddy's bodyguards, that's a good listen on a weekend. Those clips are all over. What transpired, what happened, a lot of those clips can even play in court. When you think about it, his bodyguards, a lot of those clips can play in court. And it's going to be concerning. We're almost at 28K, you guys. We're almost at 28K. Can I please get 500 people to subscribe? We're almost at 28K. There's a lot going on in the world. The hurricanes. There's a lot going on in the world. And there's a lot of pages that cover a wide variety of the political stuff, the weather stuff, the trending topics. So, you know, there's a lot of podcasts that I listen to, very knowledgeable men. Lawyer pages I listen for like a good 5 minutes. But I know how to shut down too and have a good old time. I do. I do. But yeah, some of his bodyguards, it's a good listen because you really get to know the person outside of the girlfriends. They spent time guarding him. Some of the bodyguards talked about the pay. Like the video, if you're new, press 3 and where you're chiming in from. If you've been here before, press 5. If you're new, press 3 and where you're chiming in from. If you've been here before, press 5. Thanks for watching, everyone. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe. We're almost at 21K, 28K. And please help me stay at 21K, 28K. You guys know I'm tired. I rolled out of bed this morning, but I got some good sleep though. It felt good. I got some good sleep. Okay, welcome Oklahoma. Welcome Cleveland. Press 3 if you're new, where you're chiming in from, or press 5 if you've been here. If I could please get 300 people. Well, there's 500 people in here. If I get all 500 people to subscribe, we'll stay at 28K. Thanks for being here, everyone. We've been getting lots and lots of views for days. Lots and lots of views. I always show it. Over the last 7 days, we got 4 million views. Over the last few days, we got 4.4 million views over the last 7 days. So people are watching and people are listening. I don't try and do any clickbait. I try and bring you what's talked about, what's general. You know, I'm not a law page. I just give my opinion. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Vegas. Welcome, Louisiana. If I could please get 300 people to subscribe, let's get to the 28K. We're almost there. If I could please get 400 people to subscribe, the numbers keep going up and down. So if I get 400 people to please subscribe, hello. 400 people to please subscribe and turn on your notifications. Are you guys receiving your notifications? You know, Gene Deal has spoke out. Roger Bond has spoke out. He has other security guards. What did the security guards know? What did the chefs know? What does the housekeepers know? What does the gardeners know? I hope everyone's having a good morning. Do you have a lot of plans for the weekend? Are you relaxing for the weekend? Are you guys watching Big Brother? Are you guys watching Netflix and chilling? The Love is Blind series is something. The couple started off for the Love is Blind really strong, and now a lot of the couples are having concerns. A lot of these couples, some of the stuff that was happening, it's like, they're not going to make it. This guy got how many kids? They had an argument 2-3 days later. This guy is not happy about her past career choices. So I've been watching Love is Blind and watching different stuff on Netflix. I watched The Circle this season. Pretty good season. Interesting how The Circle happened. I've been watching different stuff. Sometimes I like to watch different movies on Netflix. So are you guys relaxing or are you guys going out the weekend? Are you guys relaxing, going out this weekend? Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. You're working. Okay. Watching the niece. Okay. Please like the video, you guys. Please like the video. Press 3 if you're new or press 5 if you've been here before. You want to go out, but no one wants to go out? Yeah, it's like that sometimes. Let me double check. I think I'm definitely going to relax. It's been a busy 2 weeks, but there's a lot I still have to take care of. Like the video, like the video. If I could please get 400 people to subscribe, we're almost at 28K. If I get 400 people to please subscribe, we're almost at 28K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Hello, Texas. Thank you for being here, everyone. Please help me get to 28K and stay at 28K. Let me just double check the news before. Let me see. I'm going to check TMZ real quick. Yeah, TMZ were the ones that broke the story about Kanye getting sued by his ex-employee. Are you guys surprised about the Kanye situation. And how is North saying she don't really like what's happening in the media, and how she saying she gonna sue? At your, how old? North is what? How old? 10, 11, 12, whatever. 10, 11. Her mom wants her to grow up so fast. Like we said before, Kanye West is being sued by an alleged fixer because he was asked to investigate the Kardashians and Bianca Censori, to kind of look out for Bianca as she traveled to see her family. Like the video, double tap the screen, hit the like above the video or below the video, but they make it easy for you to double tap the screen. Press 3 if you're new, press 5 if you've been here before. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're relaxing this weekend or are you cooking this weekend. We're almost at 28K. Can I please get 300 people to subscribe and turn on the notification bell? And let me know if you're receiving your notification. I've been paying attention to what the Daily Mail has. I've been paying attention to what the People has. E-News. It's sad that they were heckling Diddy's mom while she was going into the courtroom. So yesterday was basically like a court hearing in regards to them locking down that May date. More and more celebrities are going to be exposed. Hollywood, Hollyweird. These famous people have made decisions and they're going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to deal with it. They asked Rihanna how she feel about the situation. She kind of laughed it off. They asked Kevin Hart about Diddy's situation. He was like, you're asking the wrong person. Many celebrities made, cryptic messages when Diddy got arrested. If there is something going on with the baby oil that's concerning, if people were given stuff that's concerning, there's basically a lot of different accusations that's coming out. Some people are definitely helping this new attorney. With evidence, or if they knew stuff. So that's something to keep an eye on. People are making calls to that 800 number. People are making calls to the 800 number. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Media 21. If I could please get 500 people to please subscribe and turn on the notification. Keep hitting the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the like above the video, below the video. Right now, Radar Online, they're saying Sean Diddy Combs could spend life behind bars due to a flood of new allegations as trial date is set. That's serious. Sad about the children. His mom is getting older. His mom made a statement the other day. What do you guys think about the mom's statement? Quincy's going to be a great big brother. Quincy's not problematic, allege. And hopefully his sons, as we know, there's a smaller, there's a case in regards to one of his sons. I'm going to be general which one it is. But, just thinking about his children, and RIP to Kim Porter, she's not here to assist and help the 4 children that have to deal with this. So I'm sure some of the children are going to have to look to the other baby mamas that are there. Thank you everyone for being here. Please subscribe. Please help me get to 28K. Stay at the 28K. We actually hit it. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you. Keep subscribing. Help me stay at 28K and be at 28K. So thank you guys. We literally had almost 1,000 people subscribe today. Yep, we talked about a lot of hot topics. Everyone knows we talk hot topics before or we talk hot topics in the middle, or we talk hot topics at the end. But we covered a lot today. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you guys. I actually have to go take care of this. Now I have 30 minutes to take care of what I need to take care of. So I always try and give myself time. But thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Check on your friends. Check on your girlfriends. Check on your best friends. Check on your nieces. Check on people to make sure they're not going through a bad situation and you just did not check on them. Even if it's a text message. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you already subscribed, thank you. Have a great weekend. Be blessed, everyone. Goodbye.